Hello, my name is Dan Fashionbauer, and in this video I'm going to show you how to purchase a fishing license for Ontario, Canada. So I live in the United States and I want to purchase an 8-day Ontario fishing license. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to huntandfishontario.com. And you have to have an account before you can purchase a license. So I'm going to click on my account even though I don't have one yet. And then I'll scroll down. Now it says here, don't have an account, create one. I can't click on this button unless I click on I acknowledge and accept the privacy notification. Select that, and then this button becomes active, and click on don't have an account, create one. Now in Ontario, you have to have an outdoors card and you have to have a fishing license. So the first thing I need to do is purchase a outdoors card. So this button here says create with existing outdoor card. I don't have one yet. This one here says create with a new outdoors card. So I'm going to click on this one, create with new outdoors card. And then you're taken to the page that says create account with a new outdoors card. You will be required to complete a transaction once your account has been created. Without completing a transaction, your account information is lost. So then let's scroll down to the input data area. So enter in your legal first name, your legal last name, date of birth in this format, which is year, month, date, or they also have a launch date picker that'll bring up a calendar and you can select your birth date. Put in your postal code, zip code, and click on continue. And then it's asking you, let's start with your residency. Is your primary residence in Ontario? In my case, it's no, because I'm in the United States. And then it's asking you, is your primary residence in Canada? In my case, it's no. And it says here, you have declared yourself to be a non-Canadian resident. That is true. Click on next. So we completed the residency. Now we're in the account section. So we need to enter in an email address. And we get to set up our own password. It just has to have 8 characters or more and include at least 1 uppercase, 1 lowercase, and 1 number. And then email updates. It says required to fill out. Please send me email updates. So you can either enter yes or no. I'll say yes. And informational emails. Please send me information emails based on my outdoors card. I'll click on yes. Scroll down and click on next. Now we completed the residency tab, we completed the account tab, now we're in the about tab. For me, my preferred language is defaulted to English. My legal first name is defaulted from the data I already input. My legal last name is already filled in. My height in centimeters. So for your height, it has to be in centimeters. So I just Googled feet to centimeter conversion and I found this formula conversion chart right here. So I just typed in 6.1 foot and that equates to 185.928 centimeters. So I can pop that in right here for height. They don't like the dot there, so I'm just going to go 185 and it took that. Then for the eye color, select your eye color. Date of birth is already filled in from the previous information I supplied. Gender, select your gender. Middle name, put in your middle name. Suffix, select 1. I don't have a suffix, so I'm going to leave that blank. And then the height, feet, and inches is already calculated by inputting the height in centimeters. So my height in centimeters is 185, and my height, feet, inches is 6.1. I need to input a phone number. I'm going to put in my cell number. So just type in the 10-digit phone number without any dashes. Form will automatically insert the dashes for you. So just review your about page here again and make sure that everything is spelled correctly and all the data is input correctly, and click on next. So now we completed the residency, the account, and the about tab. Now we're in the address tab. So residential address, country. Select your country of residency. In my case, it's United States. Now you need to enter in your address information here. So under residential address, put in the country that you live in. In my case, it's United States. Enter in your street address. I'm leaving the additional address blank. Put in your city, province, Just put in your initials for your state. In my case, I just put in WI. Postal code, put in your zip code. And then over here for mailing address, this is going to be the same as my residential address. I'm just going to click here, same as residential. And then you get this checkbox here. It says, I certify that the information provided in this application is accurate and complete. And I am aware that this is an offense to make a false statement on this application. I understand that the license obtained in reliance on false or misleading information are void and invalid for use. I did provide accurate information. I'll select that, click on Finish. So now I'm taken to the license sales page, and it just says, notice if you're a non-Canadian resident, before purchasing a license and traveling to Ontario, contact the Border Services and make sure that you know all the custom laws for crossing the border. And then over here, you're provided with your client information, you're provided with your full name, your date of birth, mailing address, city, province, postal code, residency type, and email address. There is a button there that says update if for some reason that client information is inaccurate. Mine looks good, so I'm just going to click on the fishing tab. Now, like I previously stated, everyone needs an outdoors card, and then you have the option to purchase an additional fishing license. First thing I need to do is select the outdoor card. Select that, and I put that in my shopping cart. So you'll see here that there's an NR Sport Fishing License 8-day for $54, and there's a NR Conservation Fishing License 8-day for $31. So what's the difference between the two? Basically, it looks like if you purchase the sport fishing license, you could have 4 fish in your possession back at camp or bringing back home across the border. Now, if you have the conservation fishing license, you can only have 2 fish in your possession at camp or bringing back across the border. So it's basically up to you what you want to do. Of course, the sport fishing license is more expensive. So the sport fishing license 8-day is $54. That's what I'm going to pick because I want to have the limit of 4 in my possession. This is very important to select the proper start date for your license. That'll automatically determine the end date too for the 8-day. Just make sure that the 8-day is the day that you're coming back into the United States crossing the border, because you need to have a valid fishing license on that day if you have fish in your possession. So I will use the launch date picker to start this on Tuesday the 16th. Plan on going up on the 16th and returning on the 23rd, which is 8 days later. Click on Submit. Alright, so I have the outdoors card for $8.57 selected, and I have the NR Sport Fishing License 8-day selected. So I'll scroll down, click on Checkout, and now you're provided with your shopping cart. So on the left-hand side here shows the 2 items that I'm going to be purchasing today. I'm going to be purchasing the outdoors card, which everyone must have, and it looks like it's valid for a couple years. And then I'm purchasing the NR Sport Fishing License 8-day, which will allow me to have a limit possession of 4. And then on the right hand side is my client information. It has my name, my birth date, mailing address, city, province, zip code, residency type, and my email address. I'll scroll down to the billing section, and in the billing address section here, you should have all that information available. So just click on same as client mailing address. Everything fills in except the middle initial. So I put in my middle initial and everything else is good to go. I'll scroll down to the charge card information. Fill in your charge card information. Click here to certify that the information provided in this application is correct and complete. Click on Complete Transaction. Now they're showing you the sales receipt. You can now print your products. So before you print, it says it's recommended that you check your printer to make sure it is fully operational and has paper loaded in it before you print your license summary. You will only have one opportunity to print your game tag. Alright, so click on Print Products, and then for your fishing license, make sure that the valid dates are correct for your trip. Make sure that your start date is correct, and more importantly, make sure that your return date is correct. Because like I said, when you come home and you're crossing the border and you have fish in your possession, you need to have a valid fishing license. So make sure that this is accurate. Then just print your summary. So once that prints, you can go back to your sales receipt here. And it says, for your convenience, an email has been sent with a copy of your license summary and receipt. So let's check our email. And I did get 2 emails from no reply. One says you have successfully signed up for your Ontario Outdoors card and licensing account. I can click on that. And then the other one says Ontario Fish and Wildlife Licensing Service. Click on that. And then I get 2 attachments. One is my license summary and one is my license receipt. And I can come back to my sales receipt and I can either click on return to home or log out. I'll just click on log out and I'm good to go. I'm now ready to go fishing for 8 days in Canada. I hope you found this video useful and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.